The Syrian embassy in Moscow also confirmed that former President al-Assad is in the Russian capital. However, Mr. al-Assad has not contacted the diplomatic mission. The Syrian embassy staff admitted that they are awaiting instructions from representatives of the new government. The Russian Foreign Ministry issued a statement on December 8 confirming that Mr. al-Assad had left Syria. He decided to give up his presidency and leave the country, leaving instructions for a peaceful transfer of power. The statement also mentioned that Russia is in contact with all Syrian opposition groups. In addition, the Kremlin said that Mr. al-Assad had been granted asylum by Russia. There have been no videos or photos of Mr. al-Assad and his family since they arrived in Russia. On December 8, Syrian opposition forces took control of the capital Damascus and declared the overthrow of President Bashar al-Assad's government. On December 9, the Syrian opposition confirmed that its leader Abu Mohammed al-Jolani had met with outgoing Prime Minister Mohammed al-Jalali to discuss the transfer of power. As for Russia, Moscow's biggest concern right now is the fate of its military bases in Syria. Russia wants to continue maintaining these bases. Meanwhile, opposition leaders have pledged to ensure the security of Russian air and naval bases in Latakia and Tartus, as well as the Russian diplomatic mission in Syria. In another development, on December 8, United Nations (UN) Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said that more efforts are needed in Syria to ensure an orderly transition of power after 14 years of civil war. Mr. Guterres affirmed that it is the Syrian people who will decide the future of their country, and that UN Special Envoy for Syria Guy Pedersen will support this process. In addition, the UN chief asked armed groups to refrain from violence and respect the rights of all Syrians, without discrimination, during the transition period.